Okay, so today we're going to be, you could either be watercolor painting or coloring your buildings. You need to make more buildings, but more importantly, we had to have a total of 15 of the paper quilts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I noticed some of you guys are putting logos, things that you like, but I also want you to include photo drawings of your family, like your mom, your dad, something that's memorable and important to you. So you should draw people, or I mean, you don't have to limit it to designs, but you can definitely just also do designs. But I would really like to see at least one person, if not two patterns that include person. So even though I'm going to be drawing something, I don't want you to feel like you have to copy me, because the idea is for this project to be expressive of you, expressive of your interests, expressing all the things that you like as a person. And we have similarities, but we're also different. So it's kind of good to celebrate our differences as well, right? And things that are autobiographical to us. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I have this paper right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a person. I actually like drawing people. I have a tendency of always drawing women. So I'm going ahead with the 3/4 profile. And I'm going to draw the ear. I'm going to draw the eyes. And I personally like drawing the people. These are not all people who are obviously from my family or background, but it's kind of nice to draw things. I'm drawing the nose, as you can see, the lips, and eye makeup. So I'm gonna go, well, so when I was younger, I don't do it as much, but there was a phase when I had shorter hair that I used to like slicking my hair back. I used to comb it to the side. Sometimes do like the zigzag line on my hair. I don't know if you guys ever tried it, but I used to comb my hair to the side and then I would slick it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of do that. So you can see I have a zigzag on the top. It didn't come out that smoothly like I would have liked, but I think it's gonna look good. And then I just slick the hair down. And I personally like the look. It's still short, and so I'm kind of paying homage to how I looked, particularly in the 90s. So much older than you guys, okay? And then I'm going to I used to have this dress that was like one of my favorite dresses at the time. It was a striped dress, and it was kind of body hugging. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a striped dress with short sleeve. Again, you could think of anything. Maybe you have a favorite outfit or something that you like, so you can draw yourself. You can feel free to draw yourself. And I was much younger here, so then I'm going to put a beaded necklace. So I have this going on right now, and I think I should definitely do something for the background. Excuse me. So I'm gonna just go ahead and kind of do like vines coming out over here, and make some leaves, and then maybe make some flowers. Again, doing some more flowers. And when we get all of this together, it's going to look really colorful and expressive. So it'll look really nice, I think. Okay, and so this is what I got so far. So you can really just go with the flow and do things that you like, such as these flowers or anything that you particularly think that you're drawn to. So when I color this, it's going to give sort of like a Caribbean feel, I think, or something at least tropical, maybe. I make sure I think when I went to Jamaica, I made sure to pack one of these dresses. And I used to slick my hair back when I went on the trip. So that's one. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take another one. I will use a different color background, and I think it's important that you draw different things. So I love sugar skulls, so I'm gonna go ahead and do something sugar skulls. Or actually, you know, like we've done, yeah, we'll do a sugar skull for this one. So we've actually done sugar skulls for a project. I don't know if you like them as much as I do, or, so that's an idea of something that you can do. So the sugar skull, just so you know, you make the eyes, the nose is like a heart, and then the teeth are sort of like almonds and they get smaller as they extend. Then you cut across, and then over here, so you're left with this, right? And so you have the background that you could definitely add things, and then you also have things that are within the skull itself that you can make it pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the beginning of what will be little flowers. So I'm doing little petals over here, and I'm going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger because I think it looks nice when it's a big, huge flower. So I'm adding to that. Okay. For the nose, I think I'm going to color it in a dark black. I'm just going to make it black. I can definitely do other things here, so I'm going to just go ahead and kind of, I like leaves and vines, so I'm going to go ahead and do that over here. So it kind of looks like it's connecting leaves and vines over here. And then over here, I think I'm going to go with the idea that if this were a sugar skull, and I'm going to do hearts over here, that if this were a sugar skull, like sometimes how you also have like sculptures or things where you will see sort of like, you will see something like they have hair. So I think I'm going to go ahead with the idea that this could be a crown. And then I can make hair if I wanted to, going in the bottom. And I can make this look like stars or like some kind of goofy sort of things, and you just go with the flow. It's kind of, you want to fill up the space, and you don't want every one of your color patterns to be exactly the same. They could share some similarities, but you don't want it to be exactly the same. You want to be able to get creative and do as many things as you want. And then over here, I can just make it like this. She has some wavy hair coming down, which is kind of odd, but I think it looks good. And then I will make a collar, and she will have sort of like a collar over there, and her shoulders if she had them, and then just kind of go with the flow with the hair. And then over here, I could just either leave it blank, or I can do other little things. Maybe I could do moons, because there are definitely some stars there. So I could just do some simple moon designs in the background. So that will complement the stars, but it won't be the stars. And then I could just go over here, make some petals, some leaves. Go ahead and do more eyebrows, sort of things like hearts, and that one is done. So it's all about now about coloring them. I have two that I did in a span of less than 10 minutes, right? I'm gonna go ahead and start just kind of, when you're doing these, you want to think of colors that would complement, you have the background, so you want to be able to complement the background. You can also, let me just try to brainstorm things. You can make pretty vases. So with this one, I'm going to do super fast. I can easily just go and make a vase of some sort. Right? It's not 100% even. Then over here, I can make like plants. And then I could just make sort of design here. And with this one, maybe I'll make it like, sort of look a little bit like wheat. But you do see some flowers that are just like that, kind of. I could go ahead and continue that. And then I can focus design. I'm doing like sort of wiggly stripe things here, but I can easily do something else. So you can make things that are kind of simple. You don't have to go the complicated route, but you could definitely just continue this and it'll look simple, but it'll look nice. Anyway, that's it for now. Have a good one. Bye.